happy to be back. Hopefully that you will welcome us back into your living room or wherever you are at this point in time of the day.
Come in,
Happy New Year to everybody.
Have a seat. Come on in. Please do hit like and share the video, guys. Remember to hit like and share the video. So, Derek, let's catch up.
It's been
a long time. It's been a show before the show. Right?
A show before the show today because we got together. It's been about an hour and a half since we're sitting here. And we sitting here in front of the camera like, oh shoot, we're having the show before the show.
I know. When was the last show? The last show was,
I think it was September.
Yeah, and that's the last time I seen Derek in person. So
and we've had some things we're going through, you know, deaths in the family, this, that, and the other, and you know, condolences to people who have had deaths as far as celebrities and all of that for the end of the year. I hope everybody was safe for the new year and through the holiday season with COVID and the flu and everything else. Just life in general.
What did you do for New Year's?
New Year's, I didn't do much. I was chilling at home.
Were you in DC?
No, I was at home. I was in Baltimore. I was in bed, to tell you the truth. I almost fell asleep. I was asleep. I woke up just before the New Year.
Because I know one time you were in L.A.
Yeah, I was in L.A. in September.
Okay. How was L.A.?
L.A. was wonderful.
I have not been to L.A.
L.A. is always L.A.
That's someplace I have to.
And it was so much fun.
Was it hot?
It wasn't hot.
Was it 80 degrees?
It was raining the last
never rains in LA.
It rained. But now they're going through that storm too.
Ah.
So they have a lot of floods out there and all that kind of stuff. But I've been doing my own little thing. I've been trying to do some things. I'm back in the gym and
I see.
I've lost some weight since the last show. So
have y'all looked at Derek? Derek has really. Do you want to say the number? I don't know. I don't want to.
Well, I lost 30 pounds in the last.
Derek has lost 30 pounds, guys. Derek has really done a transformation.
So I'm trying to. Spring is coming.
Wow, he's done a transformation. Now I feel bad because.
Don't feel bad.
I put in an order for oxtails. I put in an order for oxtails that I don't think I'm going to follow through with because I have to sit next to him.
Hey,
and he came in like I gotta I may not be getting those oxtails, Misha. I'm sorry.
So when is your order in?
I just put the order in last week.
And so you weren't supposed to pick them up or get them?
Well, I told her I would let her know when to go ahead and start the process. But now since I see you, I'm going to have to hold off because he came in here skinny. Because when you hear from people and it's like, oh, I'm going on a diet.
Right.
And when you hear, you're like, yeah.
Because I told Antoine, I said, I want to lose some weight and I'm not feeling this.
But why did you think what made you do that?
Because I have too many clothes.
Okay.
And I could not go to an upper size.
Okay.
I can go down a size, but I can't go an upper size.
I mean, I think at this point, like at my age that I am, I've gone through my closet and some things I've thrown out. Some things that I just, that you're not going. I'm not going back. You know what I mean? So I don't keep them. So
right.
Now I have a whole bunch of clothes that I have to throw out, but then I just put some new stuff in.
So what did you do for New Year's?
New Year's, I was home.
Yeah, I was home.
I was home New Year's. Unfortunately, I said that I was going to go out, but I was so used to that same thing, your routine.
Okay.
And before you know it, it was New Year's Eve. And I was on the couch.
Oh, wow.
Watching TV. But it was kind of sad though, New Year's Eve, because that's when I found out about Barbara Walters.
Okay.
I was a huge Barbara Walters fan. Anybody who knows me now that I love The View. I know the history, everything Barbara Walters did. She was talking about the time that she started out in the business in which she was on Channel 4. And the gentleman that she sat next to, back then women were having this big thing about, they didn't want women to be anchors and stuff on TV. So the guy that she sat next to did not want her to, he told her that he has to say 3 things first before she could speak.
God.
Could you imagine?
Oh my God, that is a hot
Before
mess.
she could speak, he had to have said 3 things first. Now this is a known thing that I mean, you're dealing with that.
Wow. No.
You have to let
Absolutely
him say,
not.
like, that's like me saying you can't say anything until I say.
But that's still discrimination. Come on.
Yeah, but she dealt
that's
with
unheard
it.
of.
She dealt with it because they were saying because she had to, a family to take care. She was the breadwinner. She had to take care of the whole family. So she took crap and stuff like that. So
that's
Barbara
a
Walters
lot.
the death was a huge one. Because when I woke up to CNN and you see Barbara and I just uncontrollably, just started crying. I cry over everything now, y'all. I don't know what that is.
Antoine's gotten to
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's
good.
about becoming older. Now, it's like any
There's
little
nothing
thing.
wrong with having a sensitive side.
But why do I cry? The guys comment if anybody else that are my age or more that cries or like that. I start tearing up
Oh my goodness.
when something is like emotional for me. I just tear up and just start.
But yeah, that was a lot. So were you? How was your Christmas?
Christmas was good with my family, of course.
Okay.
We're still getting in the new funk of things with Grandpa not being here, with my uncle being the head of the family. So it's just getting used to. But everything was great.
Okay.
Everything was great.
That's good. I spent Christmas with my family for the day, and then I went to my partner's family in the evening time, and that was fun.
How does the family? How are you? You all?
How does that work?
Yeah. Is that? Do they love you yet?
His sisters, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's great.
It's been nice. It's been nice getting to know them.
That's great. That's great.
I haven't had any really buckles or anything like that, so it's been good. I can't complain. Well, then we went to New York.
Oh, did you?
Right before Christmas. The week before Christmas, we went to New York.
How was New York?
Oh, New York was wonderful. But it was a little cold, but you can expect that to New York. We hung out in Broadway.
So you were home before New Year's, though?
Oh, yeah. We just went up there for the weekend.
Okay.
Went up there to see Phantom of the Opera. And
how was that?
It was
I bet you
nice.
that was beautiful.
Yeah, we were at the Majestic in Times Square.
Okay.
That was really nice. Real nice.
Huh. So, we were going to take a look back at some of the things that came up in 2022. So we can just touch bases on it and see what your opinion is on some of the things. The Brittany Gaynor.
Yeah, Brittany Gaynor.
How did you feel about that when you found out that she was free?
Up.
Well, when she was free. When she
Well, I was happy
became
for
free.
her. I was happy for her that she was free, but I think she should have known better to do what she did.
Yeah.
I know things haven't in the past.
That's the thing I wasn't clear on. Was she knowledgeable?
She's been there many times before, so you know the culture of these people, and
Because it was just it was a cartridge, right?
yeah,
Of the
cannabis.
I don't know.
I think it's cannabis.
That's the thing I'm confused about. Now I know the kids now are smoking the
vapes.
the vapes. So are they talking like it was in a vape?
I think it was in a
Form?
vape. I think it was in a vape. I'm pretty sure it was in a
And
vape.
I think that she didn't realize she still had it in the bag. Because I think that she knew.
I don't believe that at all.
You don't believe that?
Not at all. You didn't know what's in that damn suitcase before they leave the
Especially
house.
when you go-
That's just like going to the going to the airport with your gun in your bag and talking about, oh, I didn't remember it was there.
It's been done.
It's been done many, many times. Look at the statistics for that in BWI alone.
I'm speaking of that. I've seen a lot of stuff. They've shown a lot of stuff on TV about people brought stuff that got caught in people's bag. They showed
that is
screen.
A whole show.
They had a dog in the bag.
They had a monkey in the bag.
And I'm like, how do you not know that the dog is in there? And then I realized later they don't want to pay the fee.
Right.
I didn't. So.
But you have a dog thrown around in a bag.
Like how much more though? What? $30, $40?
Right. It just depends on the airline.
$40. I want the dog to be safe. Like,
yeah, that's true. So what? So what do you think about the thing with Southwest Airlines?
I don't.
Southwest Airlines had that big debacle. People getting all the flights canceled between Christmas and New Year's. You didn't hear about this? Yeah, Southwest.
I didn't know about it.
Oh wow! It was coast to coast.
I did see something about it.
Yeah, people's luggage was gone for weeks. That was a lot.
Yeah, I did see that, and they were giving them like $300 gift things, right?
Not always. No, I don't know if everybody got them because there was a lot of people complaining about they didn't do anything, and then they had spent thousands of dollars to get on other flights, and then those flights were canceled, so they lost money. Oh, it was a big mess.
So how long are you talking? Like the average stay that was in the airport when you talking like over 2 hours?
No, they had to stay for a couple of days. It was like 2 or 3 days because it was a worldwide thing. And I was talking to a friend of mine. Her mother was flying back from Chicago on Southwest. She caught the last flight out before all that stuff happened.
Lucky
to get back
her.
To get back here before
so what did she
Christmas
think?
Eve. What
did she think when she saw that?
She couldn't believe it was going on. She couldn't believe it.
Wow. Wow.
She couldn't believe that it was going on, and but she made it back safely, thank God.
Yeah.
She could have been hung up between Chicago here and Chicago.
That's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those people, just think, people had to go to work, people didn't have leave, people didn't have changed their clothes. It was a big mess. I hope.
Is that an excused absence?
I'm not sure. I don't think that's an excused absence.
You said you don't think it's an excused absence.
How do you explain
that?
how
do you say that?
Right.
You can't. If you can't.
Right.
Yeah.
What can you do? There's nothing else you can do.
Now, hopefully they have leave.
Yeah, hopefully. But you don't want to lose all your leave for something that was uncontrollable.
Well, hopefully they have at least 2 days of leave.
Right. At least.
Yeah, but the Britney, again, it really touched me because I've heard the stories of the people going, it's always something. And outrageous. They told me we wanted to keep her for 9 years.
Yeah,
9 years?
She was in a prison that she had to work, she had to make clothes. She had to make clothes.
I don't mean to laugh.
This big stretch behind a sewing machine. Oh my God.
Years.
That is a horrible thought.
I don't think that I could have processed that. They told me, you're going to be here 9 years.
Right.
And
that's a lot.
9 years is a long time.
But, even that, she was there, 9 months? That was still a long time.
That's still a long time. But, when I saw that the president worked it out and she was coming home, I was so happy.
But, other people were mad because why did she get to come home when there was still a prisoner there?
I know, but he's working on it.
Right.
I just wanted to make sure that she...
But, I don't, my problem with that is, I think they thought it was racial. It's like they letting the black come home before the white, and the white should have came home before the black. Yeah, I don't like all, I don't get into all that racial thing. So I didn't like that at all.
I just happy that she was, because female, you get her regiment. You know what her regiment is she comfortable? And she cut her hair, her locks.
No.
She cut her locks at the last minute because they said it was so cold when she would take a shower that the locks would freeze.
Oh wow.
So she had cut her hair, and I was wondering. I was like, "What did they out there and cut her hair and nothing like that?"
Oh wow! I really didn't. I saw her come in, but I really didn't see her.
Yeah. So I was wondering because the wife her wife was at the White House. She did it on press
Yeah, I saw that.
thing, but I was
But
like,
that was before she was released.
yeah. So I'm like wondering now. The plane is going to bring her to Texas, so the wife has to leave D.C. to go back to Texas to meet her because I know she's not coming to D.C.
No, right.
Even though they said they'll talk to her later because she went straight to a therapist first to do a mental
evaluation. Yeah, she did have an evaluation.
She did that, but even that was me. I mean, like, I want to go home. I want to get into a shower, and then I want some food, some McDonald's or something,
some kind of comfort food.
Right, I would do that first. Talk to the therapist tomorrow.
Yeah, but I know she was eager probably to get back to her wife and her life.
But I'm happy that worked out.
Right.
This year too, 2022 was the year Venus Williams retired.
Yeah.
Were you a Venus Williams fan?
Yes. But she's still, as long as her career, she's a legend.
Yeah.
She's a true legend.
I saw I was never into tennis, but I respect, the fact of what she did and all that.
Respect the game.
The game. And I saw the movie.
I didn't see the movie.
I saw the movie and I was enlightened. And
okay, I didn't see the movie.
It's really good.
Okay. That was starring with her father.
Will Smith was her father.
Yeah.
The movie is really good.
Yeah, I heard about it, but I never saw the movie. Because, I'm not a big movie goer, but I try to go see some of the things that have come out.
Mm-hmm.
So, because, with her retirement, that whole tournament was out of sight. Did you watch that?
I didn't watch it, but I saw those ticket prices.
Oh, yeah.
And the people were paying them, too.
Every night. But it was, that was truly a great time to, watch her get herself together for that.
I just recently, because it came out in 2022, the Meghan and Harry thing. I just finished it last night.
Oh, really? But there was another one on that was, it was on Friday night, wasn't it?
I'm not sure.
Was it something on 2020 or?
It may have been. What, talking about them?
Yes.
It may have been.
But Harry was on explaining.
Oh, he has a book.
Okay.
Yeah, Harry has a book that's coming out where he's digging a little deeper.
Okay.
But I saw the.
So is the book actually finished? Or?
Yeah, the book's done.
Oh.
I think it's coming out this week, or it's maybe out. Y'all can maybe comment. It may be out, or I think it comes out this week.
Okay. Because I didn't catch the whole story with them too.
Yeah, but they talked about this part about him and his brother had a tussle. His brother shook him or threw him, hit him, and so talking about Meghan. He was talking about they got into a struggle. Meghan. But watching the documentary, I got the whole setup of how the operation works with the royal family. See, with the paparazzi is because the taxpayers pay their life, you're obligated to be photographed and do these walkabouts. Not only that, there's real estate in the tabloids, so somebody has to go. It has to be something staring all the time. Meghan just happened to be the next person. So it felt like. Now you're not playing the game. Playing the game means you just have to shut up. You have to go along with it.
Right.
Because you want to eat, don't you?
Right. But she was not that type of person.
But Meghan is like, no.
She's not that type of person.
You're not going to dictate.
Like yeah, you're not going to dictate to me.
And they like, you can shut up. Shut up and eat the steak.
Right. And
she's like, no. No, you're not going to do that to me. Yeah. Which is fine. See, I would be Meghan.
I know.
I mean, just shut up, Antoine, and take it. Like, no, you're not going to know now.
I have an opinion.
And no one wants to hear that. They're like, shut up. You get to eat, and we got clothes. We can take you where you want. You only got to pay nothing.
Right.
But yeah, it got deep, and to the point where, when they said they would not want to be a part of it anymore, but they didn't have them security. Now that's like equivalent to saying like you have 5 million followers If you have 5 million followers now, you know that you can't go anywhere outside without. There's going to be a lot of people, talking to. So the royal family was so pissed that they was like, "Well, we're not going to pay for security."
Right.
So and that's from his father though to say that. But he said that in hopes for him to be like, "Okay, well, that's too much. I'm just going to stay." but they were like, "Nah, we're still going."
But they're still not going back to.
They're still not. But Tyler Perry paid for their security.
Wow.
Isn't that something? He let them stay in his house. They stayed in his house I think it's his house in Canada or LA.
Wow.
And he said that they can stay there as long as they want. And he paid for security because he said that they called him maybe a week later. He was like, "Well, we're going to be out of here." And he was like, "No, stay as long as you want." Isn't that nice?
Yeah. But he's done a lot of give backs, so that's
I'm not a Tyler Perry fan.
But kudos to him because
kudos to Tyler Perry.
Yeah, because he's done a lot for people in general.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm not.
Well, that was last Christmas when he went to Walmart and all that and paid the people's layaways and stuff.
Yeah,
so
he's a good person as far as that. So I was shocked to hear that. So that was one of something in his father's face,
right?
To be like, see, why would you let your son out there like that? You could be killed. And
right.
They got a new baby and all of that.
2 babies.
See, but I think his father was like, well, he'll see the light and come back home.
Right. I think that's
they are serious.
Yeah, they're not coming back.
Yeah, they are not serious, and now you've made it even worse because. Right. But I think that he has a chance to make this right when he gets ready to get coronated, the king. So,
but he's going through his own thing with that, so that's a whole lot.
Mm-hmm.
So how did you go to any good movies through the holidays? Or?
I saw Teal.
I saw Teal.
Yeah,
that was good.
That was really, really good. I wanted my girl to have a few more parts. Whoopi.
Oh well, yeah.
And I know she's a producer and stuff on it, but I wish that.
But Whoopi was good.
Yeah, the parts she should have been on. I just wanted more acting.
Well, but it was a good movie.
It was very good.
So you didn't see Black Panther?
I did not see Black Panther.
But you should have seen. You should have.
Derek saw Black Panther,
and that was really good. It was a good sequel.
He said it was 3. You said it was 3 hours.
It was 3 hours. But by the time I noticed it was, I knew it was 3 hours. By the time everything was going on, it was 2 hours had already passed.
Really?
And I was like, wow. Because they did a really good tribute to Chadwick Boseman.
Chadwick.
Yeah, they did a really good tribute to him. That was really good. And Angela Bassett, she, phenomenal. Mm-hmm. Phenomenal actress.
Yeah.
So she's always good in whatever she does.
Do you remember my birthday? You guys remember my birthday when I was talking about that my dad had ordered the coffee cake that I told you that was really good?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I had a surprise, and I wanted you to take a slice of the cake.
But, God!
But you've lost. So
what is this?
This is the coffee cake. That I don't get any money from this, so I don't know. I'm not going to say the name of the packaging.
Look at this, guys.
That came in.
Look at the. Oh, it smells good.
But I don't know.
Oh
Derek has lost so much weight. I don't know if he's.
But that's why you're indulging.
He wants to try it.
Is it cinnamon?
You can try it.
But it's a chocolate.
Mm-mm.
There's no chocolate. It's actually cinnamon. I don't usually do this.
Best coffee cake.
Oh my God.
It is the best coffee cake.
I love
it. I'm not saying the names, they don't pay me. But it's fantastic.
I ain't had no real sweets in a minute. It's good.
You like it?
Mm-hmm. That's really good.
Yes, it's really good.
But kudos to your dad for that.
Thanks, Dad. We've had a lot of deaths. Locally.
Too many.
Locally, we had. You remember Brown Sugar? I don't know, the people that live, you guys that are from DC, that lives in DC, you remember Brown Sugar had just recently passed away this week. He was a really nice guy.
I can't picture him.
I was looking for that picture to show you, but I could not find it. But yeah, he was a really good guy. Rest in peace, Brown Sugar.
Condolences to his family.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
You guys remember The Slap, right?
Mm-hmm.
Will Smith. He just recently had a movie that came out, and the movie didn't do well in their thinking because of The Slap.
Oh, you talking about Will Smith had a movie?
Yeah, I think the movie's called Emancipation or something like that. It's kind of like a.
It was scaled down because it wasn't really put out there like that.
Well, he wasn't. People was like, "Well, you think it's too soon?" He's like, he doesn't matter like what you think of him, or you can feel whatever you feel.
Right.
But think about the people that worked on the sets.
Right.
You know, these people need to be
money.
paid.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm just still kind of controversial about that whole slap.
You
thing.
think the slap was wrong? Do you think it was necessary, or do you think he could have waited?
That is a hard one because I guess I can see it from two perspectives. I can see that he could do it. He got mad. He's human. It happened. And then on the other side, I'm like, black people shouldn't be showing up like that because we already have a bad reputation.
Well, I can speak of being in a relationship.
That's true. That's true.
We're going to start
There's
there.
so many different sides to
Now,
this.
I remember specifically being in a specific relationship. We were at home, and this started at home. And it seems like this may have started at home.
Okay.
It started at home where we go those little slide marks going back and forth. Mm-hmm. And by the time we get to the venue, I am tired of
talking
him right there. So, once I get there, people are hugging me and stuff, and he says one, and that's when I just went off because, you just can't.
And on that same perspective, you don't know what happened with him during that.
That's what I'm saying. It's something.
Before he got there.
I think something is going on at home.
It could have been.
And
it just all exploded.
She probably sat there and she said, hey, look at you still going to sit here and let that man talk about me.
And she looked like that type too.
You going to just sit there and let him talk about me. And he was like, he got up and made that,
bad judgment.
Because at first he did what, guys? He was like laughing with the guy, right?
Yeah,
until she said, you going to just let him talk about me?
Well, that is, it's a two-edged sword.
So here we go.
It could have been something at home.
He got to go up there and prove that he's the man.
Whew.
And now they call,
Now
so
he's paying the consequences.
Hopefully, they've worked this thing out. And,
it's
and people are feeling better about it.
It's just.
I don't think Chris has even I don't know if he's accepted apology.
Chris Rock has been getting a lot of publicity good publicity about it, not reacting to the slap and letting the show go on.
But what would he have done though? Like,
but
he hit him back.
It could have been a brawl. But if you think about it,
I know. But little Chris Rock,
you just think about it. It could be anybody. It didn't have to be Chris Rock. It could have been somebody else,
true,
and it could have just been a whole brawl.
Yeah, because if you hit me, I'm going to hit you back.
And it could have been like
I'm going to hit you back right where we are, church, wherever.
But the thing of it is, it could have been worse than just a slap.
Yeah,
he could have came out and just punched him.
Well, that was cool. Wow.
So
I couldn't believe when I first saw it, I was like, "Are they playing?"
Yeah.
It's like, is he playing? Are they acting? This is part of a skit.
Yeah, it's a two-edged sword.
Yeah, I thought it was part of a skit or something.
You just don't know what people are thinking, and you don't know what people go through. So I can't say that he was right, he was wrong.
I think it was wrong. I think it was
I think
wrong.
he could have handled it better.
Yeah, I think it was wrong.
Just put it that way.
Yeah, he's too grown for that.
Yeah, we're too old. We're over.
Yeah, he's too
Well,
grown.
he's 50 as well, so
Yeah, he should know. He needs to know.
he should have just pulled it to the side after that.
Yeah, he should know. That's
Because
good.
like I said, we have a bad reputation as it is.
And that's, you see what I said? Because last time I was this upset about it was the Met Ball. When remember the young ladies were fighting at the ball, Cardi B and the other one.
Well,
I said, y'all, this is not the.
But that was the
But
same.
they don't even want us here. And y'all, they don't even want us here.
Right.
And
But
y'all
that's
are
just as
fighting
bad as
and
they
throwing
were going to
shoes.
court. They were going to court for the assault thing.
And that became it's a circus.
It's a circus. It was
You
a
know,
hot mess.
they look at he dragging the baby. What ain't he bringing the baby? Why is he bringing the baby to
Right.
the court? No.
Yeah, it's
The baby is the innocent.
right, and it should know.
And why is the baby not in
should be
class?
nowhere near the
The
courtroom.
baby should be in school.
Right.
And reading by, he's sitting here bringing the baby to court.
That's wrong all the way around.
We got to do better, people. We got
Yes, we have to do better.
We have
than
to
that.
think, child. We better. Now you want to play innocent.
Right.
And be a
You
good
can't
father.
play the victim. You can't
Yeah.
play the victim with
I
that.
couldn't believe you dragged that baby to court.
Right. Well,
Lord, have
but you know, we
he's
also,
he's
you know,
a father. Now you want to be hands-on father.
well, piggybacking on losses we've had. There's a lot of losses we've had. Former NBA player Tristan Thompson, who was the ex of Khloe Kardashian, his mom passed away this week. She had a cardiac arrest as well.
Wow.
Yeah, so condolences to him and his family. You know,
Hopefully she's with him.
yeah, because Tristan Thompson, he used to play for basketball NBA, so he played for a lot of teams.
And speaking of that gentleman, he's up. I believe the gentleman that got hurt.
Oh yeah, you talking about DeMar Hamlin?
Yes.
Yeah, he's up and awake after collapsing Monday night on the football field.
Did they take the tube?
Yeah, I think they took the tube out. He's breathing on his own. He was trying to talk a few days ago, so he's
That
doing
is
a
so
lot
great.
better.
That's so great.
He prayers to him and his family as well, because he could have died. His heart stopped twice.
Yeah.
On the
How
football
old
field.
was he?
He's 24.
24.
24, and I think this is probably his first year of playing pro.
He's probably not making.
No, he can't play no more.
He cannot play anymore.
No, because he died twice on the field. His heart stopped twice.
And I don't think he was making that much money yet.
No, because this is his first. I think this is his first year.
Oh my God.
Yeah, because he just went pro. He's 24.
Wow.
He just went pro. So
Well, hopefully something will, career-wise, will take him in another direction.
yeah, well maybe we can do a coaching job
Yeah,
or something like that. Because that's horrible. His career is over. Because of that.
he's
'Cause,
a journalist or
he could
sports-
never withstand another hit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way.
That's what I said. If he was any older,
Or in bad health. If he was in bad health, he
I
would
think
have.
his youth had
Yeah.
a lot to do with it.
Yes.
I didn't know he was that young, 24.
Yeah, he's 24.
Are they going to finish the game? Or is
No.
the game? So the
The
game,
game was canceled.
game is canceled, people.
So they had a tribute to him during one of the games this weekend. But that game that they were going to play was canceled.
Okay, so who was winning? Who was the last goal? They said, I heard when he woke up, he asked.
Yeah, he actually won the game.
I think he
won
wrote
the
it.
game.
He wrote
Yeah.
won the game. Isn't that crazy? That was his
But
first.
that's the last thing he remembers. They were playing football.
They said that his thoughts were intact. Everything was intact.
Well, yeah, and I think it goes back to his youth as well, so, which is good. But there was also Michael John McGann. He died as well. He was starred on Broadway. He was 70 years old.
Oh yeah.
He starred in Old Lace, Hamlin, and Annie. So condolences to that. And also we had Stephen Bass, Twitch from So You Think You Can Dance. He died.
That was.
But that was suicide.
That was sharp.
He was only 35 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, that mental health thing is real, people.
You never know. You never
And
know.
he was just laid to rest on the 4th of January. That was just,
They
Thursday. So condolences to him and his family during this time.
Yeah, you never know.
So you never know what people are going through. Even though you think they live in this lavish lifestyle, you just never know what they're going through personally.
Yeah,
which
that's
is
what
really
I
sad.
figured. But I don't, the therapy, you guys know, I do therapy. I have stopped going every week. I don't have therapy every week anymore. It's like,
That's good. So you're progressing.
I do a check-in now.
Okay.
I check in. So I just recently had a check-in after Christmas.
Okay.
And we're talking, he's more into me now on relationship, because we're trying to land this plane.
So is this part about personal relationships or
Personal.
Okay, personal relationships.
Because that's my heart. That's where I suffer.
I understand that, but I'm just, some things could be family relationships,
Well,
or
it stems from the family.
right. It stems from the
Why
family.
it comes out in my personal relationships.
Right.
My reaction comes out that way. It's because it's not because I'm going to be healed or I'm not going to be healed. It's just making me aware.
But and also you're progressing.
Right.
You're you're progressing with your therapy, which is good.
Yes,
That's progress.
It's amazing when I find out things about myself, like why I do some things I do sometimes. Like if I'm seeing someone, I would shut down and they won't hear from me for like 4 days.
Well, so have you discovered why?
Because I don't like. I have this big abandonment issue.
Okay.
I don't like. I
So you
can't
think-
stand to be left.
So you're thinking that they're going to leave you?
I believe eventually that you're going to leave. So what I do is that if I feel you getting close to me, I will leave.
So that's self-sabotaging.
Yeah, it's sad. I know it's sad. And I'm working on it.
Right. That's
I'm working on
self-sabotaging.
it. Like, and it's made the relationships bad too, because I could be trying to, I'm dating someone, and by the time they hear back from me, they're looking at me like,
And you're like, what?
yeah, and I'm like, so, and then they're like, well, I don't want it.
So
And here it goes,
okay.
good man out the door.
But let me think of this. So you, but what is your thought process during your absence from this other person?
It just gets too. It's hard to describe. I get too.
Do you get emotional inside, or
No,
you
I
just
just-
get clammy, or
I get
do you-
clammy, and it feels like I don't want to explain
you like,
myself.
But you like suffocating? Or?
Yeah, it feels like that, and it feels like I don't have to explain myself to you. Like, and
well, that's
you know
bad.
what I mean? I know,
That's bad.
but technically I don't. I don't need to, you don't take care of me.
But it looks like you're not that into that person. That's how it comes off.
when it's not. It's sometimes like this recent person I liked a lot.
I know. That's why I was like,
Yeah.
you're not seeing them anymore.
Because he said something I didn't like.
Antoine, that's life.
And I'm
That's
like,
just life.
I'm like, you know what?
No, you should revisit that.
Uh,
You need to revisit that one
and then another thing with
because
me
he
too
is a
the
good. He's a good
clock.
guy.
You know,
He's punctual.
No, it's my clock is ticking, and I'm like, do we got to speed this thing? If it's not speeded up by a certain thing,
but the thing
I'm
with
not
this-
going to be young and beautiful forever.
But you threw him away.
I know, but he's not working
he's
at my pace. And it's, you know what I mean? I know it's crazy. I know
So
it's crazy.
you need to get back on the wheel and ask. Is there something we can do?
I know. But you know what my therapist said? He said, okay, I come across, and the people out that know me, he says that I come across as a strong personality.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of the times, if I'm meeting someone that does not know the personality, they're probably going to be used to me taking charge.
But
And if
you
I don't-
always take charge.
Right, and when I'm in that mode, I don't want to sometimes. And if I don't do it, then
Nobody,
they're not. But then they're not going because they're used to this big emotional person.
But
I'm like, no,
but you never explain this to this person.
I shouldn't have to do that.
That's building a relationship. It's all about communication. If you don't have communication, you don't have a relationship.
I know, but it's like,
well, maybe
if you don't do A, B, and C, you're not going to get to D.
You don't know that.
Now, if you get to D with me, if you don't do, you have to do A, B, and C.
But relationship is not all in your time period.
I know, but there's certain things you got to do for you to come back to come through this door, the personal door. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong.
There's certain standards
I'm
that
not
you have
approved
to have.
now. Some people that skip through that, we can go through A, B, C. But that's not a relationship. That's just a hit it and quit it.
That's just a physical one
but
night stand.
Right, I don't do a lot of hit it and quit it anymore.
No.
Yeah, I don't do that anymore. So
we ain't
now,
doing all that.
but we have to do the steps now. But a lot of people with A, B, and C, it doesn't get to A, B, and C because I've A disappeared.
But some people go from CBA instead of ABC.
Yeah.
And that doesn't work for you. Because you like things synchronized.
Yeah.
But everybody don't live like that.
See, but in a lot of things, too, because I guess a lot of people, they might, I think in relationships a lot today, because people are needing people for something. They're getting something. Not necessarily, that.
I don't agree with that.
Not that.
You make it sound like one party is more needy than the other. No. That's not work. That doesn't work.
I didn't mean to say that.
But that's what you meant. That's what you implied.
What I'm saying is, a lot of the times in relationships that I've seen, people they're getting something. You know what I mean?
We both get something out of the relationship.
Not emotionally. I'm talking about maybe financial. Some people are.
No.
Don't act like that people.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah, because they're like some people. Yeah, I don't need to get.
We don't. We're not like that.
No, I'm not talking about.
Oh, I know that.
Your relationship is good.
I know.
Yeah, because you know why though it is because y'all are equally yoked.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Plus, there's communication.
See, stuff like that works.
But the thing with this, he thinks like you, ABC. He's like that. But I'm always the devil's advocate, CBA. And then but it works.
That's good though, and I know that works.
Because you got to fine tune.
See, that's the Sagittarius in you.
Because you have to fine tune it to work for both of
Sagittarius, they understand me because I know that I'm crazy.
Right.
And you take. I know
you're a Leo.
You'll take the time.
Right.
To do that. A lot of people are not going to do that.
Right, and my partner is a Leo too.
See? I know what I'm talking about zodiacs. Sagittarius they will take the time to unlayer.
Yeah.
I ain't doing that. It's what it is.
It's not always like that.
It's the way it is, and my way is just going to be the way that it is. It's just, but it's been working for me.
That's why you've been laying on the couch by yourself.
But touche. But I mean,
New Year's Eve.
Yeah, but I mean, and now it's like because I'm older.
So what sign was your last friend? I'm not mentioning no names.
You talking about the one 12 years ago?
No. I'm talking about the last.
The
one you were just seeing. What the zodiac?
Actually, March.
Oh, so the Pisces.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's difficult.
Yeah.
I don't get along with Pisces.
You told me about Pisces.
Ooh, I don't do Capricorns.
You told me about
Pisces.
Yeah, you told me that.
Bad experiences.
You know who was a Pisces.
Yes, I know.
We're not going to say
that
his
we
name.
talked about earlier.
Yeah, you know who was a Pisces.
That's true. We talked about him earlier.
Yeah, which is ridiculous.
And
Pisces, don't email me.
Don't get mad.
We not saying
it just doesn't work for us.
The ones that I've come across.
My father's a Pisces, and we have no relationship.
He doesn't talk to his.
Oh, no.
That's not a good thing.
We can be in the same room, sitting beside each other.
Oh my God! Yeah.
I have no use for that.
Yeah, if I've only known one Pisces in that aspect.
And my brother was a
he's
Capricorn.
a huge liar.
My brother was a Capricorn.
Oh my God.
We didn't have no relationship.
Really?
We speak and
Capricorns are good. Rome was.
I know, but he was a December.
Rest in peace, Rome.
Yes,
Rome had just had a birthday to pass.
And Rome was a December. December is
He's a
different
December,
from Capricorn versus January. My brother was a January.
Oh, so they're
oil
different.
and water.
But the Januaries, like Kendrick, my best friend, his lover, Michael Branch, was a Capricorn. Me and Michael were like that. All Capricorn. We were.
But it may work for you. It just it don't work for me.
But in relationships wise, Sagittarius, I've always been. My longest relationship was Sagittarius. Tim.
And you're not even mentioning names again.
Tim has passed away.
Okay.
Tim was that was my longest relationship for 4 years. And he was Sagittarius, December 15th.
My best is Leos and.
Now, how do you deal with?
You know my best one between Leos and Taurus.
Really?
Taurus.
I love Taurus. Taurus are kind of like how I am. Actually, my brother's a Taurus.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Okay. That makes sense.
I'm a Leo. My brother's a Taurus.
He's stubborn as hell. He's stubborn.
My brother.
Oh my God. That makes a lot of sense.
You said it makes a lot of sense.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
but
he's a Taurus.
It's Leos or Taurus.
But most Leos, we kind of beat to our own drum. We kind of want to be the center of attention.
Well, it's okay. Everybody can't be the center of attention.
Yeah,
and that's okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like when I was little. I just it's crazy to hear. I wanted to have how kids had a broken arm.
Oh my God! So you get more attention.
That's not crazy. Y'all don't send me to an institute. This when I was little.
Oh my God! Just so
I
you
used
get some
to
attention.
when kids would come to school
so
with a broken
cast
and I would be like, oh, I wish that I had a broken arm
Oh
so they could sign my cast.
Oh my
because
God!
I wanted the attention.
No,
isn't that crazy?
That's a bit much.
That's a lot.
That's a bit much. No,
but thank God I never had a broken arm, never had a broken leg or any of that.
Right.
That would have killed me being a dancer and stuff. Why would a dancer want this? Because I was like, because I used to love people. Like, let me sign, and I used to be like, that would be so nice. People want to sign.
No. Absolutely not.
And I think about that today, how serious that was.
It is. It's very
in my
serious.
head that I wanted.
An injury.
So they could
more attention.
just so people can sign.
But the thing is, if you had injuries like that when you were a kid, you may not have been the dancer that you were, or acting, or anything like that, because you don't know how serious that break would have been.
Yeah.
And then getting older,
and what that would have done,
it'd be even
that's
worse.
what I appreciate now because I don't dance, but it's little things that happen. Like I will, if my leg will come out, it'll pop back or something like that because I'm used to the dancing.
Right, but speaking of dance, you don't even go out anymore to dance.
Well, I never danced when if I wasn't on stage, I didn't.
But this
one.
Oh my God, I used to get it in.
Derek would be
Mr.
at
Delta.
Derek would be at the club, dancing from the time the club from the club. And I would look at him and see sweating,
just dripping,
and
I'd be a sweaty mess.
And I go to the club to socialize. I'm like, hello.
I go
like, hi.
If you didn't socialize before that dance floor started, it was a wrap.
Then he danced from sun up to sundown. Not me.
Oh my God, I used to love dancing at the Mill and the Delta.
Yeah, not me. I was like, no.
I was there.
Yeah.
So have you? Everybody get out and get your Mega Millions tickets this week too, because the no one won the drawing last week, so it's going up to $1.1 billion for Tuesday night's drawing. So get your tickets in Maryland and wherever you are.
How much are you going to spend?
I already got tickets. But it's just a social thing for me. If it goes up, I'll be like, I just buy like 4 or 5 tickets.
I don't do that stuff because I don't think that people
locally win, but somebody won $1 million.
Have you ever?
In
When the
Maryland.
last time you heard in Maryland? How much?
Last
did
they won $1 million last
$1
year.
million.
$1 million. But they didn't say what part of Maryland.
I bet it was Buckentuck. Buckentuck, Maryland.
I don't know where it's from, but it's
no,
still in Maryland.
It ain't in Oxon Hill.
No, hell no.
See, that's why I'm like, I'm not doing that because no one in Oxon Hill or DC, and I'm not giving no money away. Like, unless I need something
But-
in return.
You know, just think about it.
Especially I'm not spending $50.
But you're spending money on food, things that you don't need.
I'm getting something in return. Like if
Fat.
I'm paying for a cheeseburger, I'm going to get satisfaction out of the cheeseburger.
But you don't want the satisfaction.
Well, not now. Because I have to set by this every week.
It's an example. It's just an example. You too can do this.
No, Derek, I'm happy for it. Derek looks fantastic.
Well, thank you. I do appreciate it. Have you done any good series? I just has anybody watched the Best Man, the final chapters on Peacock?
I think I'm gonna start that tonight.
Oh my God, I binge watched that last week on Peacock. It
All
was
8 episodes.
yes.
See, you make me want to watch it tonight.
It's so. My mother's calling me.
Derek's mother is calling on live. You make me want to watch it tonight.
Yeah, you need to watch that. It's really good. It's good. Seeing the older actors, people from the original Best Man.
Mhm.
Now they're older, more mature, and
Nia Long is my favorite.
yeah, and she does an excellent job as well. I do like Nia Long.
Morris Chestnut said that this was before they finished all of that before the big scandal about her and her fiance.
Oh, okay.
You heard about fiance?
Well, I didn't really dabble into that.
Some cheating.
But
or something.
yeah,
Who cheats on Nia Long?
right. Yeah. But The Best Man, the final chapters on Peacock, check it out. It's a really good series. Antoine was talking about something on Netflix. I don't watch Netflix.
Well, oh my God, the Dahmer. Did we talk about Dahmer?
No, because I don't know anything about it.
Guys,
But
I just, you know about Jeffrey Dahmer. What happened.
yes, I know about Jeffrey Dahmer.
I started watching that yesterday.
So is this a series? Or
It's a
just...
series.
Oh, okay. So
And
it just started this first season? Or
Yeah, for people that don't know, Jeffrey Dahmer is a guy that I believe he was homosexual, and he would kill homosexual men.
Mm-hmm.
And just the first episode took the guy. He went to the club, and I just related to myself.
Okay.
At the club, you're at the club, and someone asked to buy you a drink. I would have so did that. They was like, I was like, yeah, you can buy me a drink. So he's talking. He's like, all right, well, you come home, you go home with me. I'm like, yeah, I'll go home.
Yeah.
Yeah, back in when I was 20. When I was
back
20.
in the day.
Like, yeah, I'm like, yeah, I'll go.
Yeah, and but the thing
But
is,
that's what happened.
that was pre phones, pre this, pre that. Now
Baby.
these tracking devices now, and people get. But I've had friends over the years gotten killed
That type
for
of stuff
taking people home.
frightens me.
Yes,
Because
it's dangerous.
because I can equate. I've done this before.
And and people, your judgment's off from drinking or smoking, whatever you do, whatever your vice is, and your judgment's off. And you invite these people.
He had
they're,
this
they're
one
at the
man
club,
in the
and
apartment,
they having all
and
this
he
fun.
goes handcuffs.
Oh,
Could you imagine?
never.
He's like, "What are you doing?" He said, "I'm just. We're gonna take some pictures."
Oh hell no,
Baby,
wow.
I would have fought to the death.
When he had,
I would have. I'm getting out of that apartment. I'm getting out of this apartment.
if he had
Trust
just
me.
shown them to me, I would have been out.
Trust me. If that, I'm getting out that door.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna get out that door.
Right.
It's gonna be me or you. And trust me, I'm walking out that door.
But no, I couldn't.
'Cause
even
I would fight to
imagine.
the death.
I didn't know. So this is the first series.
Yes.
First episode. I mean, not first episode, but first season for this.
Yes.
So that's on Netflix. Okay.
Niecy Nash
Mhm.
plays the next door neighbor. Shout out to Niecy Nash.
Oh, I love Niecy.
Niecy Nash turns it She's the nosy neighbor.
Okay. Okay. Well, she is.
She's the nosy neighbor, and she gives it to the police officers.
Wow.
Because they wasn't doing their job. Because back then, I think this was maybe the early '80s or '60s, or something like that.
Okay, so they
and so the gay thing was, taboo. So they, police officers really didn't want to touch it.
Right.
And all that. He's like, well, officer, I'm gay. They like, we
don't want to
deal with it and all that. He said, that's his boyfriend. She said, his boyfriend. She was like, well, how old is he? Like, he looks too young. She was like, do you know how old he is? Where's his ID?
Oh my God. She is really a nosy bitch.
Yeah, because she kept smelling shit out of his apartment. He's killing motherfucker. Can you imagine? Through the vents she was smelling. She was like, I keep smelling something that's coming from your apartment. And he was like, well, I got to take out some bad meat, the meat that I got to take out. And she was like, well, you said that 2 days ago, and I'm still smelling this. He's keeping heads and shit in the refrigerator.
Oh, hell no.
That would have been number one from going to some, because I thought in the movie, when I was thinking, I was like, okay, now what would be number one if I'm walking to somebody's apartment? That smell, number one. I'm not going in there. I'm like, what is this now?
That's a bit much.
Like, we're not
doing that.
And it smells like that. I don't know I've never smelled like a dead body.
But decomposing.
I smelled like a dead rat.
Right. And that's still.
Or something like that.
It's got to be in the same.
It has to be in that same vicinity.
Right. Because
I'm not
decomposing bodies.
I don't know if you guys smelled like a dead rat or something like that, but that smells horrible.
Yeah.
Have you smelled?
Yeah. That's a horrible smell.
If it's worse than that.
And that would be a horrible.
Yeah, but I haven't finished watching it because.
So how many episodes have you seen so far?
I think I've seen 2. I think I seen 2 because it was at night when I saw it, and I was getting too scared.
Oh my God!
So I said,
that's
I gotta
why
see
you're
it
in the couch by yourself.
I said I gotta see it
over here with you.
I gotta see it in the daytime because it was becoming too much. Like at night. Hey, I'm looking over the couch. That's why ain't nobody in here but you.
Everybody here but you. So
that was too much.
But yeah, we have to bring this to a close.
Wow, this show is over.
I can't believe it's been almost an hour, guys.
Wow, the show is over.
And
we will be back on January 22nd.
22nd. January 22nd at 7 p.m.
You guys continue to like the video, share the video, and we will see you guys next week.
All right, thank you so much, and you take care.